nasty intentionally with how my cadence was and putting it out, it was trying not to overthink. It was just like, oh, I'm trying pause. I'm trying to flow and have a cadence.
Trying to flow.
Trying to flow and have a cadence when I talk. It wasn't as intentional as
Wait. Why are you trying to flow and have?
Because he think that's what he got to do, fam.
I don't know. That's when you talk. I want to be heard. That's it.
He think that's what he got to do. Be heard.
But you think just the way you speak regularly, you won't be heard. You think you have to add pauses.
I thought about it in the sense of podcasting, right? Like, remember in the beginning when we started podcasting, and we didn't consider that there was another person in the room, which is the listener. They have to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
It started there. It's like, okay, do the way I talk normally, and I don't know how I talk normally.
But okay, you remember when I told you about that TED talk,
bro?
Remember when I told you about that TED talk about like using your voice and bouncing with inflection stuff?
Off.
Okay, watch this, but watch this without responding at all. So I was thinking about something the other day, and if you were to go out to the grocery store and buy 7 pineapples, like that gap of space makes you want to talk back to it. It's not bad, but it doesn't. You're not allowed to finish your question because now I'm already formulating my like, bro. Why are you buying all these pineapples? Like instead of just saying like, yo, if you're at the grocery store and you buy 7 pineapples, are people gonna look at you like a swinger? Like that whole thing. Now you like, okay, we done got to the crux of the conversation, but those dramatic pauses literally force people to formulate an answer.
You need to do a string instead of doing that on a short form video.
So
but he adjusted already.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying those pauses are for that. That's why academic he does that.
And stuff. Like Stephen A. Smith does the pause. Like and when Stephen A. Smith does the pause, you're answering his question. Why would Zion do that?
We record. Let me start here.
Pause. You see how that works?
So let me just give context to this conversation. I have a TikTok, which y'all know. I also have a YouTube Shorts channel, and the purpose of these is printmaking and making pieces of art, right? Each piece of art I want to be some fucking fantastical idea because I think I'm smarter than everybody, right?
Yeah.
So it takes a long time to make those videos. So I was like, how about I make a series talking about these ideas that I have before I make them into prints, as if it's like a diary, right? Similar to these conversations we're having on the pod, I just get to have it uninterrupted. I just get to say the thing. So I did one. I'm like, this is fire, right? Doesn't really do well. And then I get advice. My wife watches it, and then she's like, then I catch it on her feed, and she skips it. I'm like,
that hurt.
No, it didn't.
Like she scrolled, she flick it, she hit the quick flick, like
no, but she told me why. She said, you took too long. Tony said the same thing. So what I did after that, which is what I already do for a living, is I wrote down what I was going to say before I said it, word for word. And then I practiced it. Then I tried to say it. And then that got a little bit better. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to talk. But
you ain't got that.
Everybody ain't got that. I don't have it yet.
I'm just saying. That.
Yeah, but I think my ideas are like I had the AI idea, which I thought was cold. I had another one about how we live in the future, which I thought was cold. Just like these random fucking.
Oh, you want to explain the dude while I was right?
About what?
I did one that I sent to Tony. That was technically Tony's idea, so I sent it to him, which is
no, not that. About the AI.
Oh shit! Tony was right.
No, man.
The AI can make the Jennifer Hudson song.
It's not, bro.
Jasmine Sullivan
song.
Neither one.
Let me tell you why. I saw another video explaining how it's now learning stuff that they didn't expect for it to learn.
I understand that.
And because of that, it can create original ideas.
Dude, I can't wait until I AI your voice and then turn you into Pitbull.
I can't wait too.
Here's the, and I don't want to.
It's not gonna be Pitbull, or it's not gonna be me. That's
no, but thing. I can make it do you in a Pitbull fashion.
But that doesn't mean that I would do that in a Pitbull fashion.
But
that's what I'm saying.
But what if it's good and you ain't got to do it?
It's not
Can
gonna
we
be
split
good
it?
because it's not gonna be good.
Can we go 60-40 though?
So Tony,
It's not gonna be good, bro.
I'm still on the
Just trying to work this
side.
business out.
I'm still on the side of Dooch.
Because AI is kind of like Drake type beats.
They only want you to know that whatever
only
we
gonna
think
come up
AI
with-
is, it ain't that.
I'm telling you, it's
No, but
only.
Dooch,
It's only.
Dooch, take it out of music for a second. Give me 1,000-foot view of it making things. And if you think about it in the sense of it just making things and it doing things,
If I have to prompt it, I only can give it so much. I only know, you know what I'm saying, so much.
yeah,
Right. But the
I'm
thing
on the
is,
side of that.
the prompts become more or less.
When it starts prompting itself, then we can have a conversation.
But that's what it's like. We think of AI as a program,
but it's only going to be learned. It's only learning what's out there already.
It's machine learning. Like the definition of artificial intelligence is actually a little bit of a farce. What it is machine learning. It is learning from, like they talked about this on Brilliant Idiots, that the writers that are having the writer strike in Hollywood or whatever, they wanted to watch they wanted to write a horror movie, right? Mm-hmm. They're going to give it every single horror script of all time. Mm-hmm. And then be detailed in a prompt to tell it to write it. Only a writer, though, can control it to be able to do it.
Exactly.
That is what's happening. What I also will add to that is, after it does that a bunch of times,
it's still not gonna be.
You still need the person behind the computer to tell it to do something, but it's going to get better. Right now, it's gonna do one, and it's gonna need a lot of work. It's gonna be like, okay, that's wrong, that's wrong.
But I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. As far as music, this is what I'm explaining. If Jasmine Sullivan breaks up with her boyfriend, how does AI gonna know to do that before that happens?
Facts.
No. It's not predicting the future.
But that's
but
what I'm saying.
Something.
So she's always gonna create something new.
And that's the music. Yep.
She's always gonna create something new because it's a new emotion or a new idea or something happened in her life that she's expressing it. It's a new idea.
Better idea. It could never make Michael, Killer Mike's last album. It could never make it.
That's what I'm saying.
Never make that until he made it first.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
But it could have made the album he made before that. You know what I mean? Like unless you change your sound up, which very few people do frequently, it can do what you.
But that's what I agree with that. I agree.
But I think it's,
but like niggas is like, it could never make, and you gonna point out like Kanye. Like, okay,
or
it couldn't have made Caribbean Drake before Drake made Caribbean Drake. Yes, I agree.
Those are the only people I said. I never said they couldn't make the
like Jasmine Sullivan.
No,
here's the thing.
She made a brand new album.
It can never make something uniquely new. It can't make it can't make Michael, but it could take.
It could make a Gunna album for sure.
Something that you have never heard from Killer Mike before. It just won't be real.
Yeah, right. So like if Killer Mike put out an album that sounded like Killer Mike and AI put out an album that sounded like Killer Mike, it would be the same shit. Except if Killer Mike put out some new sounding shit from Killer Mike, it can't do that. I agree. But most people don't do that. Most people give their it can put out a Currency album. That's what I want to say.
Currency even switch
it
up
will
now.
put out a Currency album.
You got a JD album, bro.
You did a JD album, bro.
Yeah.
It'll put out a Currency album. Hey, give me a Currency album on JD Beats.
Tony, I disagree. I disagree with both of you. I think that it can't put out Michael for sure, but it could put out something. It could put out something that's new to Killer Mike. You can say, "Hey, take."
But who's to say that's Killer Mike though?
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying.
But it could sound like him and be something we've never heard before. It won't be genuine, authentic, and real though to Killer Mike.
Then that's not Killer Mike then. If it's not genuine, authentic, and real to
that's a whole nother conversation then. But it can sound like him is what I'm saying, dude.
I get that, but it's not gonna be Killer
Mike.
And
it can be new. It just won't be real.
So what are we saying then, man?
I'm saying two things. I'm saying it can't put out Michael because Michael's never been put out, but it can put out something we've never heard from Killer Mike before.
Which was Michael. So that's what I'm saying. So what are you saying, man?
What I'm saying though is
overly complicated. Hey, this is what AI can't do. AI can't
exactly
these soliloquies that don't make no goddamn sense. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him, Q. This is why you're irreplaceable.
On that note, shout out to the 72 and 10 podcast. I'm Q.
I'm TY.
I'm Dude.
Hey, real quick before we start, how you gonna celebrate your Independence Day?
I already did. It was Juneteenth.
No,
Good
exactly. Talk to him,
Good
Q.
answer. Yeah, no, good answer. I
Talk
thought
to
it
him,
was a
Q.
setup question. It was a setup question.
I ain't
How
saying
you gonna celebrate the white man's Q?
I'm celebrating my guy birthday.
Yeah, shout out.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
So I sent
celebrating
that video to
Independence Day.
somebody, and they was like, "R.I.P. the homie," and I was just like,
I gotta get my post. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm a. What's funny about that question is living in a different state and not having community around holidays has always been tough for my wife and I, because it's really just me and her. So we gotta think of something. We did some stuff yesterday. We're gonna do some stuff today, but this holiday was like Christmas for them, bro. And it's hard to live up to that shit. Because I don't care about fireworks. I don't like fireworks.
bro, like, listen,
They was going
fireworks
crazy last night.
Fireworks was not in the budget this year. Like, because what I'm not gonna do ever again is go out there and spend like $150 on fireworks, and then the motherfucker next door stun on me with the $1,200 package.
That nigga Juice spent down there $1,000, bro.
Dog, like, listen, and so I actually have all my children here and my nephew. So like,
ooh, out here.
yeah, you know, we're just gonna celebrate together, hit the pool, you know what I'm saying, get some barbecue.
I'm about to say y'all could have came over here. They was going crazy over here.
They do.
Yeah, we're going out in the burbs.
So I guess I was in my gym class the other day, and they went around and asked everybody about fireworks, and they were saying that like South Carolina, the states around our states, they don't have the same laws when it comes to
drive up there.
So motherfuckers drive up there and get the bazooka
Get the shit. Yeah.
Get the shit. But bro, over here where I stay, bro, they've been lighting off fireworks for the last month.
Bro, we had the one time I was like, I'm gonna spend some money for real. I went to the spot right past 7 Mile Fair. And they was having a 2-for-1 sale. And I was like, okay, if it's 2 for 1, like, let me see which one is that guy? So I asked the dude, he's like, no, this one right here. And it was like $60 for one firework. Man, I set that off in the alley on 50th and Hadley. So many niggas came outside, like, you gonna chill out.
Yeah,
yeah, like it sounded like a nigga had that 50 cal outside. Like it was a nice firework, but I'm like, yeah, no, we can't play with this stuff. Like, Hayes just said he think fireworks are pointless. I'm not far off. Personal firework. If I go see a fireworks show,
yeah.
Cool.
But me paying $1,000 for some fucking fireworks, bro, it's fucking pointless.
I'm gonna be irritated after about 5 minutes. Like,
that's a fact. That's a fucking fact, bro. But you had to reboot?
Huh?
I said you had to reboot?
Nah, I just turned that backlight off.
Oh, okay.
Q, let's get into your story time.
All right. So first off, I want to start off by saying to my best friends, Tony and Dooch, I apologize.
About what?
You got to go get the car for the house.
Why?
Because
no, hold on, let me just interrupt. This nigga was like,
oh my god,
what the fuck did he say about sharing a car? And me and Dooch was like, that's fucking crazy.
That is fucking nuts, bro.
Like the fact that y'all have been sharing a car for this long is a real credit to y'all.
But he had a good excuse because he was talking about COVID.
Yeah, but like in Atlanta, they've been out of COVID for like 2 years. I'm just go ahead and say it.
No, but and then also like Chicago. No, not necessarily here. We only been here for 2 years. And in Chicago,
I said what I said because when I was in Atlanta, it wasn't no COVID. That was about 2 years ago.
Yeah, but without saying political stuff, things have changed over the last 6 months. Okay. But my wife and I have made the decision to go buy a car.
Niggas are making fun of me.
To buy a car. I have realized as somebody, I can be a little bit controlling when it comes to certain things because I'm trying to be extremely disciplined. And I don't like to add extra bills. I'm trying to have a nest egg because I'm terrified of losing my job. So we'll start there.
Okay.
So X has
start with sympathy.
X has been saved. We also decided because of permitting issues in where we live at that we weren't gonna go buy a fence.
Oh, y'all got to get a permit and stuff like that.
We don't know. That's a whole nother thing.
Oh, okay.
We got up to the point before it was time to pay. Got the contract. The contract said you are liable for permits if the city comes by your crib.
Okay.
Don't know what that means. Got too many conflicting ideas of, hey, don't matter or does matter. They came, whatever. So he was like, we need another car. We saved all of this money. We're going to use this money to go buy another car. Before we went, did the research, how much money we want to spend. These are the cars we want. We're going to just start with researching. 2 days ago, research started. Got some really good advice about CarMax. Hey, great experience. You go in there, you go to the computer, and you list 10 cars you want to go see. All of them on the lot is open. You go open the motherfucker, sit down in it.
What this got to do with the apology, though?
They let you test drive too. I mean, I already apologized, dude. I'm getting the car for help.
Oh, that's from the thank you.
Yeah.
Where was Rewrite at?
I should have listened from the beginning.
That's what I said.
Yeah, we would be much further in life.
Like you. Also, spend the money, bro.
All I said, bro.
Spend the money, Q.
And the wife.
Yeah, but spend the money, bro.
Spend the money.
It wasn't even. It wasn't even about spending the money. It's just, fam.
No, it's about the money.
Less headache, bro.
Hey, Q, is it not about the money?
It's about the money.
It's about the money. Even if you got it, it's about the money.
Nah, bro. He didn't do it because of the money. He did it because.
No, I'm doing it. It's both. It's going to save us time and money in buying a car. Again, my biggest fear, which is a me thing, which is I've accepted this is a me problem, is having an extra bill. And I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to be shit out of luck. I don't want to have to
don't speak it to fruition then. Fam.
Yeah, that's cool. But listen. So X has been saved already. Great credit. We know we go to CarMax, find a car we love. Right? We like, oh shit, we look online. It's a Honda down the street.
It's crazy because I even said you can give your wife your car. You just go get a bucket. Like,
oh no,
not even have it. Not even.
No. She gets the new car. Yeah, she gets the.
But I'm saying he could have got an older car. Like, just
no. But she gets the new car.
Dude.
If you get a new old car, it's hers. Yeah, the car for the house is like.
So according, also like, let me put this in for instance. When we bought the current car we have, I didn't have a job. I was Ubering. She put the majority of the money down. In the credit.
Ain't it paid off now?
And it's paid off now.
And you ain't even had no job, dude.
And I didn't have no job.
But you got one now. Get the
Hey,
car
hold
for the house.
on, because y'all using this voice.
No, I'm really trying not to strain my voice.
Oh, okay.
Get the car for the house, my nigga.
I thought you was using the scorekeeping voice. Like,
No, I'm telling him that I told him this a long time ago, fam.
Yeah, man. Them TikTok videos of the repo man coming, they'll be getting me. Yeah, I never seen them.
But you
know what's going on with your algorithm? I've never seen a TikTok video that didn't get repoed.
Nah, it's a whole series of this dude. Like,
bro, you gonna pay double the payment. Yeah,
I am. I'm gonna get it done in 6 months.
Did you? Okay, hear me out.
Did you just hear what the man just said, bro?
You're right, dude. I'm not. What? Stop. Why? Let me, dude. Can I get an ISO with you, Paul? Why, when I tell you you're right, you get mad at me?
No, because I know what you're gonna do, and I be telling you this a long time ago. You fucking avoiding it, and then it just get to a point like
the part of this that I don't think you understand or recognize is as like somebody who prides himself of being the leader of over here. I have to live with those consequences. So whatever advice you give me, I take it. But sometimes I have to make the best decision for me. And sometimes that's either listening or not listening. You've been right more than not, though. But I still can't come to you and be like, hey, man, you told me to do this. I did it and it didn't work out.
But I know it's going to work out, bro. Because I know you ain't going to let it not work out.
Yeah, Q, and this is one of those moments where like we don't be giving you the advice that we wouldn't take ourselves type shit. And maybe like what works for us don't work for you, and I get it because you
But
gotta live with your
no, I
own
know
consequences.
Q,
I
bro.
gotta live with the consequences, though.
But I know Q, bro. Q is not gonna let it not work out.
Not even that, but like
He'll find some money. If it
think-
came down to it,
I
he
think
gonna find some goddamn money, dog.
I think Quincy,
I ain't going back.
do you think about the things that you know that you think you know are right that you maybe need to unlearn? Like the idea of a lease versus financing. I know you think it's the stupidest thing in the world, but did you explore like all what a lease is and is about?
Yeah, we had a lease before.
Which one
Or
was the
my
lease?
wife had a lease before.
Oh,
Her-
she had a lease. Okay.
But we know exactly what to do with the lease if we decide to get a lease.
Mhm.
And I know what it means. I personally am not willing to get into the debate that I've already got into with Tony about the lease and the financing, but
Come on,
I
let's
do
go
not
ahead.
want a lease
Let's
based
go.
off of my education of lease.
No, and that's
I
totally.
don't.
I just
I
want to make
want-
sure you at least explored. You know,
Here's my life goal. I want my overhead to get lower, not higher.
Of course.
it would be flat, consistent. It wouldn't.
Yeah,
be like-
consistent.
No, you want it to be lower, while at least would just be flat, consistent.
Yeah, I don't actually. Let me reset. I don't.
Hold on, Q.
He
hold
just
on,
don't
Q,
want
hold
an
on,
extra
Q.
bill.
Hey, Dooch, we need you to step back from the camera and do like a 360 on this silk
Nah,
suit.
you know what I'm saying?
The chat is asking. The chat is asking.
Good.
I just want y'all to know
Hey,
this
put
is
that
what
one up, dude. Who
this is
said it?
what
Who
well
put that one
taken
up,
care
dude?
of look like, Dooch.
What?
Tell them this is what well taken care of look like.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
This
man,
is just
you said-
treat
you
yourself, fam. Stop wearing t-shirts and shit and cotton. Go to sleep in, man. Wear some good fabric.
Bro, you still got on the beater. Act like your chest hair ain't getting pulled out.
You
Yeah, I'm
sleep in a
good, bro.
full costume, bro? You sleep with pants and shirt and a frill?
No, bro. His thighs is definitely out with that.
There's
I
no
promise
way.
you, bro. I got on silk shorts, fam. So it's a matching
Yeah,
set.
fam.
It's probably breathable.
Shout out Mike
Q.
because he called it out. It's a
He-
matching set, bro.
He's
Oh,
wearing
Got
that.
a match.
Q.
It's got-
Hey, Q. He's wearing that to brunch with the slide-in slippers with his
You
heel
got
out.
money, bro.
bro.
Bro, ain't no way you just took them shorts off.
No, it's another set, bro. It's a matching
shit.
matching sets, man. What are y'all talking about, fam?
Hey, the best of fabrics for dudes.
Yeah, fam. What y'all talking about, man?
Hey,
Treat
Q,
yourself,
yeah,
man.
grow
Y'all get
up.
out this. Oh shit, I'm fucking myself.
No, we can hear you, bro.
Hey, long story less long. We went to Honda after CarMax just to look at the same exact car we knew we wanted. And when I tell you that I have never felt racism on this level, I have. It's been much worse before. I'm adding too much sauce to it.
Damn.
You adding a lot of.
Y'all
Lot
want
of
me to
Prego.
be fitted at 10 o'clock in the morning, bro? I ain't even had breakfast.
Nah, niggas on your ass. No, but like you're getting a lot of love, but like you get too much love. Somebody got to start hating.
Like, dog, I ain't even ate breakfast yet, fam.
Hey, we went to Honda or whatever, right? Black man sees us, and I feel like I hear his voice change, and it sounded like he was doing a horrible Bernie Mac impression the whole time, right?
Mm.
And then he also won't look at me. He's also
Well, like you
only-
gotta set the scene. You know what I'm saying? You and your wife walk in.
me and my wife walk in, and they're already outside.
Who was they?
I'm assuming salesmen sitting under
Sure.
a tent because it's
Yeah,
100
No, they
degrees
trying to get to
outside.
it.
yeah. And you gotta just walk in, start
Sees
walking business.
sees me pull up in a Honda. I see you in a motherfucker. Like, okay, hello.
Wait, he said motherfucker?
He didn't say that, but it
Oh,
felt
okay. See, you be
Look,
adding on to it, dog.
Just the sauce.
right. So we go.
But
in
I
there.
just want to set the scene because it's like Quincy and his wife in Atlanta at a
Mhm.
Honda dealership pulling up in a Honda.
We are an interracial couple.
While we look over and we
They
see,
know that, fam.
describe the other couple that was there.
Don't do that.
You gotta. It's the 360
Nah,
view.
look, we go in and we know what we want. We're a
Hey,
little
and
bit
Q toes is out also. Like let's
Hose is out. Hey, I'll tell you what I have on. I have on army
But
cargo.
you can't tell me you
Yeah,
I
the
have
cargos.
on rubber
fatigue cargo.
Birkenstocks, DJ Stocks,
Ooh.
and I have a great Supreme t-shirt on.
How long are the cargos? Nigga length or they above the knee?
Above the knee.
Okay.
For sure. Not nasty, not thigh meat, but like comfortable.
Coochie daddy or
No. A little bit.
No, DQ, dude. These is the 2014 fatigue cargos.
Yeah,
No,
but
that's below the
I
knee.
trimmed them up to make them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he rolled it at the waist, like
my favorite cargo. So we walk in.
Hey, throw those away. Throw those away for me when you're done.
Please throw those away, dog.
They're the only like non like workout
No,
shorts.
I seen the hoochie daddies, man. I got you.
Yeah, I got a link for you.
I told y'all about the hoochie daddies. Let me say this though. So we tell them exactly what we want. We're a little bit on the fence of upscale Toyota or a upscale Honda between the 2017 and the 2019 or 2018 and up, because that's when 2018 is when the model change that has all the bells and whistles that we want, right?
Right.
He goes straight to a Kia.
Kia boys.
I'm like, fam.
I'm from Milwaukee.
Not just Milwaukee. Somebody tried to take
I about to say they doing that everywhere now, bro.
My neighbor had a Kia. They tried to steal her Kia the other day. I don't want a Kia, fam. Oh yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Like, no, don't want a Kia. I want
real quick. Dude, show the slippers.
I don't have it. They downstairs, low key.
Hey, is they slippers or house shoes?
Talking about to go to this? Yeah, they downstairs.
They slippers or house shoes?
You got the matching ones?
No, they don't match. They the open back joints.
Okay. My fault. Go ahead, Q.
Mm.
Hold on, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the Craig Max.
They kind of like them, but they're different material. Yeah, same thing.
Long story less long. We pick out 3 cars we want to go see. We jump in the Toyota right away. We realize we don't want it. Jump in the cheaper Honda, realize it's just like the version of what we already got. And then we jump in the nice one that we've already test drove at CarMax. We're like, okay, this is nice, right? We're not going to do anything today. We get out of the car. He's driving a 2022 around the lot with us. So we get back in the car with him. He parks it and he's like, y'all don't know what y'all doing with this. Let me show you how it works.
So y'all didn't get to drive the car at all.
We drove it, got out, got back in his car. He then says, y'all wasn't doing it right.
They making fun of my silk suit. Yeah.
Let me show y'all how to do
a healthy
it
ass
properly.
play, dude.
Yeah. It was definitely a lot.
I can't do nothing.
You want to show them? Yeah.
Display the pay. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Make the
breakfast.
cook.
That's breakfast.
Mhm.
So, damn, orange juice, coffee, what's that?
Yo, double styrofoam in the morning is crazy.
Orange juice, fam.
Wild.
Oh, I can't drink. Nick can't drink orange juice.
Nah, bro, I'm just
Nick
proud.
can't wear pajamas.
Oh, in the orange juice. That's
Hey, Tony, are you glowing? Are you glowing, bro?
Niggas can't drink orange juice.
I'm just saying, you look like you glowing.
Who, Tony?
No, you.
Yeah, because I've been sweating, niggas. Fucking 100 degrees out here.
Hey, shout out Trust. Trust just joined the chat. I definitely got to tell his story when Q done.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey, long story less long. We get back into the car with him. And tell me why he thinks for some reason we want to go fast in this fucking Honda CRV.
Did he just freeze?
No.
I can't see you.
Me?
No, keep going, Q.
Keep going. Okay, I got you now.
He goes from fucking 0 to fucking 90 in this fucking Honda CRV. My stomach drops, and for some reason he thinks we want to go fast in a fucking Honda. So I have to politely tell him.
Q and his wife sitting in the back seat, holding each other, thinking it's their final moments because bro
I
driving
have
90.
to tell him, bro, like, what are you doing? Slow down. No, we don't. The reason why we're getting this car is not to go fast, bro. We trying to get to work. He knew right away he wasn't gonna get the sale. He didn't take us back to the front. He dropped us back at the car.
Q, where is the racism?
The racism for me was I was the sale. Like I was, and you weren't directing any of the questions towards us. It was just towards her.
Hey Q. So like, who car is it gonna be?
Both of our car.
Nah.
I mean, I know you gonna pay. Y'all gonna split the. You know what I'm saying?
Tony, we're gonna say some things that's gonna get me in trouble, so I'm not gonna.
You're right.
You know say.
Mm-hmm.
You know say. I don't know.
I got you. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Long story less long. We're not going back there. Take me back to CarMax. Gonna get the car either next weekend or
go to CarMax. Yeah, go to CarMax.
Yeah, man.
Car sales. Why they so shifty? And you told me what he was. You told me after I told you, Tony. What is it? Good, better, best?
Yeah, good, better, best. That's how you sell shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When soon as if anybody go to buy a car, I'm gonna tell you the process is gonna work. They're gonna greet you, what you looking for, They're not gonna ask you about prices first. They're not gonna ask you about none of that shit. Let me put you in some shit you're not gonna like, right? Yeah, we got this brand new 2014, just got traded. We didn't even clean it up yet. It got a little bit of gas in it. You know, alignment is off. We put you in that. They put you in that, you be like, nah, I need something better than this. Then they're going to put you in something you're going to love. They got a bunch of features that you can't afford. Then they're going to put you in the thing that they should have put you in first, but it's going to cost about $2,500 to $5,000 more than what you would have really walked in there paying. But you done been like, well, I can't pay the extra 10 for this one. So paying the extra $3,000 for this one.
Get out this one, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's only like $6 a month on my payment. Got your ass. And that's why when you told me you left CarMax, I was like, did they give you the sheet? Because that's how I got my car. I went to CarMax first. Let me get that 7-day guarantee. Then I went out to fucking Oconomowoc. Yo, I got this and I got my own finances. What we doing?
Exactly.
And then I walk straight out.
That's always the big thing when you got your own financer.
Yeah. And like it doesn't hurt. I mean, Q and his wife together, I'm sure have A1 credit, so you guys will get a good deal.
I already know they do.
But like you do your own finance because like, bro, I'm trying to skip some lines.
Exactly.
Like I got this sale for you. When I bought my car.
And them niggas just send your shit out, bro. You got like seven, 8 creeks. Yeah, like no, fuck y'all doing.
And like, you know what? You could do that if you could beat this number. So like, even when I went in there, because I got my financing for like 6.99 through Capital One, and I went into the dealership and I'm like, yo, this number, I'm trading my car. I maybe give y'all $1,000. What we doing? I want that car. They're like, can't do it. Exactly. Went to the next one. And you know what I'm saying? It was the 27th of the month. I know how they work. You know what I'm saying? I work in commission my whole life. Hey, I need to make this work. I'm like, yo, also, I got a hybrid. I need that battery protection because I don't know what the fuck that goes.
Exactly.
Hey, how long you learned that from just working in sales, right?
Yeah. Every sale is good, better, best. I'm gonna give you 3 options. I'm gonna give you the shitty one. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna still make some money if you play. I'm gonna give you the one that's phenomenal. I'm gonna sell you all the perks in that. And I'm gonna give you the one that like I've identified that you'll go for sure. That's gonna cost a little bit above your bucket. But the idea of any sale process is I gotta get every single dollar about you. If I know your budget is 100, I'm probably gonna come in. My first package is gonna be like 117.
See, like I feel like I was like my dad played an essential part of all of my cars until I got this one.
Yeah.
And like, you know, to be honest, this is the best car I've ever had. It's given me the least amount of problems. Like, but I bought
the current one that you have right now.
Current one, but it's not to say the Silver Bullet or the Impala or the Lumina. Like them was solid. Them got me through. Shout out to the Parkside trips, the Madison trips.
Niggas was putting miles on.
Like we went to New York. Like we was out here. But I want a car from a dealership, but it's just so, I don't know, I'm intimidated. I just don't want to feel like I've been taken advantage of.
But no, you don't have a choice. Like, I don't want you to think you control this process unless you literally do all your research and control the process. Yeah. You can do that by understanding exactly how much you're going to pay, understanding what a down payment is and don't do, get your finance set up, do all your research ahead of time. When I showed up, I don't even know where the dealership was when I bought my car, dude. Where was that at?
Far out.
Far as fuck. When I showed up, I knew which car I wanted. I had my finances set. I knew I needed an extra package for this. And I was maybe gonna give y'all $1,000 because they was like, we got a trade-in thing right now. You trade in any car, you get $5,000. My car wasn't even running at the time. Like, come pick this motherfucker up. I'm like, yeah. And then like with everything, I gave them like $800 and $50.
Cars too. Tony, you've been through. You probably the best nigga because I think as long as I've known you, you got at least 7 of them.
Yeah, since you've known me. Like, you didn't even see me with the Intrepid or the Riviera or the Cadillac or the fucking.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, nah. But like, yeah, anybody who got to go through that is gonna be some.
No, it's a difficult process, bro.
I care about the bells and whistles that are functional to me, But the fucked up part about I think cars and how they're made is just that in the next like 5 to 8 years, whatever, the new version is gonna come out. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
like
you don't
that.
care. You don't care about having a new version.
yeah, I care about it, and I think I learned this from y'all. Take like how I take care of myself. Brush your teeth, get a haircut, make sure when you walk out of the house you looking nice. It's the same thing with my car.
Yeah, bro.
It
As long as
don't
you
need
take
to
care
be
of
a
it, bro.
fucking.
You
It don't
take
need
care of
to
you.
be a fucking Bentley though. Like I don't give a.
Bro, I got a 2016, bro.
You have a beautiful car, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
Just
hey,
take care
hey,
of your
dude.
car. I mean,
Hey,
I take
dude.
care of my car too, but it's that other shit. Like,
Hold on. Cause shout out our nigga Lamar. When Deuce Wing got the Lexus, we at this dealership on South 27.
oh yeah, he was trying to get me to get the
He was trying to get
BMW.
Deuce to get the 745 BMW, right?
you talking about Lamar?
Yes. Like, no, you gotta get that motherfucker, bro. Like we sitting there, and then the salesperson come out. He's like, "Yeah, we just got it in. I'm keep the buck with you. It got a crack in the transmission." And Lamar like, "Fuck that. Get that shit anyway." I'm like, "Dude, no." Like,
You know I
no.
won't go get that. Hell no. Then
No,
they
we
tried to
still
put me
test
in like
drove
a. They tried to put me. No, they put me in a 5 Series.
Yeah.
They had us test drive the 5 Series. I'm like,
Hey,
no,
when we
fam,
went to
no.
when we went to the hood mechanic, dude, that was one of the biggest life lessons I learned too.
What do you
Bring
say?
that motherfucker back around here.
He said, "No,
He said,
bring
"Well,
that
yeah,
motherfucker back around." I
That's
think-
crazy because Lou did the same. He did the back brakes too, and he really did say the same thing, but it was difficult. It was a difficult process.
Yeah, like, and I think this is what I'm trying to tell my wife too. Like, we don't live in Milwaukee no more.
Yeah.
Milwaukee has like this is the best part of Milwaukee. It's so fucking small. Getting somewhere don't take that much. Here, nigga, feel like you going across the state. Like if we was, you can't even, and I'm sure it's the same way in Houston. The car is so important here.
That's a
Bro,
fact.
like over important. I drove
It's
over
the most
200.
important.
I drove over 200 miles yesterday.
I was about to say one day, bro.
Yesterday.
It's the most important. So all that, like, and it being reliable, it being easy to fix, like that's
You gotta have
all-
AC.
Oh man,
Like nigga,
Hey, you kind of need something with some acceleration because being on these freeways, like,
no, that's a fact too.
hey,
I gotta bust a move.
Hey, listen,
Ryan said the same thing. Q. He said he just purchased his car recently, and he had anxiety like a motherfucker. But hell, you got to come in knowing what you want and what you're willing to pay, high and low.
Fact. I'm just,
Oh man, let me talk about Ryan Basham. fam.
Yeah, shout out to
First
Ryan,
time
man.
talking
Shout out to
about
Trust, man.
First off, I appreciate him for inviting me and, like, you know what I'm saying, getting the group together. He put a bunch of niggas together too, some Memphis niggas, some Milwaukee niggas. I'm
Dog,
gonna consider Rowe.
Who's the
Chicago
security guard, dog? Dog,
nigga.
he
He was
pulled-
funny on the low.
he pulled one while y'all wasn't looking. I was like, that's what I'm talking about, fam.
Yeah,
On
I
the
mean,
field.
everybody was kind of like having a great time. Jacoby,
Yeah,
like, and Ryan
He pulled
introduced me.
one-
Ryan never told me his name. He just said, "This is my security."
dog, he pulled one while everybody was over there fucking around.
While it was raining.
No, bro, this was right before I left. Like, so you
But-
had walked away. All them niggas was they was over there fucking around and shit. And he caught him one and kept it
Yeah.
moving, fam.
I mean, the whole weekend was crazy. I skipped Saturday because, like, I don't do address. Like, I just can't. It goes too far
do
up. The damage.
Don't do that, dog.
Don't do what? I can't address be up top, bro. Like, I can't.
Yeah, that is like the Super Bowl. Even though what's the name like that too, Chapman.
Chapman, but like, you could play Chapman is like the Super Bowl, but it's a home game at the same time. So, like, I don't know how to call it, but
Like Tampa Bay when they play.
yeah. It's still a level of comfort.
Oh,
But
shit.
the funniest thing that happened this weekend was this nigga when they went to address on Saturday. They all wore jerseys because, you know, it's a bachelor party. Everybody, you know, hanging a jersey up.
yeah.
So this nigga standing on couches in the VIP and literally hung his jersey up on a chandelier.
Mhm.
It sounds like your speed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, nah.
I mean, conceptual,
Yeah,
conceptual, as a
Yeah,
thought,
nah.
as an idea.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, it sounds like you put the play together.
Yeah, nah.
Don't do that to my nigga, dog.
No, but like, no, like
it's
I
a
was
great
that's
idea.
an appropriate place to hang your jersey up. Like that's the like if you're gonna hang it up, if you know what I'm saying, that's like James Harden getting retired in the rafters of a strip club.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But the rest of the weekend was wild as fuck, and it's like you gotta with a group of people finding different speeds and what's gonna work for everybody. It's always a little bit weird. But we had a good mixture.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to pop out with y'all Sunday.
Yeah, and niggas got rained on Sunday, and it did not stop the party. Like as soon as it stopped raining,
because you know the rain here, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, shit. Yeah. Shit look like it ain't never rained and shit.
Yeah, and I didn't even realize that. Well, I did realize, but I didn't think that it would be an impact that Essence Fest was this weekend.
Yeah,
it's in Houston.
No, it's
in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, it's in New Orleans. Well, yeah, so it was light, is what you're saying.
Like Thursday and Friday were light. Like Saturday went because Saturday's gonna go.
Yeah,
but like people usually with Houston, it's cool to go out on Thursday and Friday because you can fuck with locals. Saturday, Sunday is when everybody coming into town, but ain't nobody coming in this weekend because of everybody going to Essence Fest.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that ain't stop shit. It was a good time, and all them niggas is fucking hilarious. Like,
yeah, dog.
His other guy Maul was arguing us how Cuckoo Cal should be number 1 in Milwaukee. Like historically, it got to be Cuckoo Cal over Baby Drew. Cuckoo Cal got a documentary on.
It depends on what the
He said because Cuckoo Cal got a documentary
on Tubi.
On Tubi.
Oh, that's what makes him number 1.
No, that's not why. Why is because he has the biggest hit.
First off, you niggas gotta stop watching Tubi. Like I just can't keep.
No, that's disrespectful.
I fuck with Tubi.
Did I tell you about that?
Soul Men on there now.
I said that in the last podcast, bro. Tubi is doing something for Black filmmakers in a way that's never been done.
Yeah, you said that last week.
DVD, bro. If we wanted to create a documentary right now, bro, we could put it out. We could also put it on Amazon, but we could have a streaming platform that could stream it, bro. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, and they got Soul Men on there now.
Yeah, and you hating because motherfuckers is watching it. Stop hating, bro.
I'm not hating because motherfuckers watching. I'm hating it because anybody can put some shit on there and it looks like anybody. I'm like, dog, it's really just displaying the way that you think is. Y'all think niggas get shot and go like, like this. I've watched some of this shit. I'm not just hating without having consumed it. I watched some of that shit, and it is.
You're allowed to watch something. You're allowed to watch something.
Dog, I just watched Jaws, bro.
What'd you think?
Jaws was a horrible movie, bro.
Facts.
And they made 4 of them.
You watched the first one?
I watched all of them.
I went to this thing in Chicago.
They had a fake shot.
I went to this thing in Chicago, and every time it was like a drinking game around the movie Jaws, and it is awful.
Yeah. Bro, I didn't know the fake shark was that bad, bro.
So the story behind Jaws,
bro, they electrocuted it.
I took a film class at UWM, right? And they made us watch Citizen Kane. They made us watch Jaws, and then they made us watch Phone Booth with fucking Colin Farrell.
Phone Booth is good. Don't
fuck with Phone Booth.
No, it's better than solid. Phone Booth is good.
But the reason why they made us watch Phone Booth was the movie was a low budget.
2 days. Yeah.
And he stayed in a phone booth the entire fucking movie.
Yeah.
But Jaws, the only reason why Jaws is critically acclaimed was because of the anticipation.
Yeah, they only showed the shark twice?
Yeah, because they can only afford it. They can only afford it at the end.
The shark's mouth, I mean.
Oh yeah, him coming. Yeah, they ain't showed. They ain't show him coming out until the end. Yeah,
the last boat scene.
Shit.
Citizen Kane is also not a good movie. They did something when they came
Rosebud.
out. Yeah, they don't hold up. Let me say it like that. Jaws doesn't hold up.
That shit was so trash. I was like, dog.
Hey, speaking of movies, let's talk about Adam 22. You see what I did? You see what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it was a movie, but okay. Oh, he makes okay.
Well, his wife.
Yeah. I'm a
Go
ahead, Q. This your time to shine, bro. We do it to you. ISO Q.
No, you set up what it is, and I'll respond. What happened?
Adam 22, the potentially racist ass podcaster, who does porn with his wife,
just recently got married to his wife.
Yep.
His wife is who was a porn star.
His wife is a porn star before him as well.
Before him.
And they do porn together on
With
his
girls.
OnlyFans and on her OnlyFans, usually threesomes with girls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not usually, always. There has never been a threesome with another man.
That's what I'm saying. So
This wasn't a threesome. This was
recently,
TV.
last week, they posted a trailer or like a clip saying that she was doing a scene with a guy and it just happened to be a black guy.
So I thought about this. Remember in Entourage where Vince was dating a porn star?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
He was salty.
Salty.
He wanted her to
That's
stop.
not the-
Like yeah.
That's not the same. Though.
He was trying to get her the movie. He was trying to get her the role in the real movie. Like
I got kind of a different take
why is that not the same?
because Adam 22 is in the porn culture. Vince wasn't.
he wasn't at first though. That's what
But like all
22
it is
Adam
is
22
all we
is
about
a
to talk
porn
about is how he's going to try and be controlling over her job. And I
No,
know
no,
her
that's
job
a-
is
that's
fucking
a-
people, but like
But Adam 22 is not though. Here's my take on the whole thing.
nah. He
You're
said
right.
he was
You're
salty,
right.
bro.
you're right,
Here's
he's
my-
not though.
Adam
But he-
22.
he-
No,
even
he's
said he was
salty.
No, he
He's
said
salty,
he was
but
salty.
like
He ain't, well, we don't know if he did what Vin did. Vin showed up to the set like, hey,
No, he said he watched it, bro, and he said he felt the type of way.
no, but remember the episode?
hurt is the type
Vin
of
wasn't supposed to be there,
What?
and he shows up to the set like, what the fuck is going on? type
Never,
of
bro.
thing. Here's my take on the whole thing. I think it's
Wait, did you watch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
But just on what Adam 22 is doing, I think Adam 22, again, to Joe's point or to Dame Dash's point, it's kind of a culture vulture in the sense of hip hop culture. Hip hop culture is a specific thing which says that this is wrong, while he's also a part of this other culture, which is porn culture, where I'm sure something like this is fairly normal,
No,
where
bro. I'm
women
not
have a
letting nobody
boyfriend
know my wife.
and this happens, right? I am not in that culture, so I don't know, but it seems like he is taking advantage of the situation to get a crazy response from hip hop culture. It seems like a bit, or it seems like a fake outrage, like, oh my god, like he had like what's the guy from with the 2 5s on his
Brian
head.
Pumper?
No, with the 2 5s on his head from
Come on,
LA.
man.
Crip Mac, yeah.
Crip Mac.
He told him on their podcast, like that was how he broke it out and how he said he felt uncomfortable about it. To me, it just feels very like
Nah, bro,
he's just
I'm not
doing
gonna-
it to make money, if that makes sense. It's not
I don't need
not
money.
the let his wife have sex part. The let me tell my hip hop community who follows me, hey man, I let this black man fuck my wife. Like it feels
Nah,
nasty.
He didn't.
bro.
He wasn't even a part of the thing. Rollout. It was her.
It's out. Yeah, it's out already. That's
But
why I
no,
asked you.
I'm
he
watch
didn't have
saying-
nothing to do with the rollout.
No, I'm saying him talking about it on his podcast is a rollout.
I
Him
agree
saying
with
that I feel this
I
way
get that,
about
but
this
shit, it's too
is
late.
a
What you gonna
rollout,
do?
and it seems like he's taking advantage of us.
No, it's
gaining
not.
all
Ain't no taking
I'm not
advantage.
going to watch it, bro. Like, I don't care.
But not even that. But like this
There's
is
people
this is
watching
what I
it, though,
thought.
dude.
This is what I thought about it because he's not promoting her porn. That's not what he's doing at all. And I sent you a video on Instagram where Logan Paul and KSI was in the UK and they were launching the Prime drink.
Yeah.
And so they went out and they gave a bunch of them away for free, right?
Mhm.
And then the video that came out of that event was all of these people in the audience is
Yeah, I
throwing
saw
these
it. I
Prime
saw
drinks
that.
at them,
Yeah.
right? And he was like, okay, what y'all motherfuckers don't know is these are our fans.
Yeah.
And so we told them, like, hey, yo, throw your empty bottles at us. We're going to promote this like y'all hate this shit. And it got them 10 million impressions on
Yeah.
Prime Europe launching. Adam just got out of some bullshit where he was going against black people on his own pod. And so now he has motherfuckers rewatching him. Nobody give a fuck about his wife. Who knew who his wife was before this? Who knows who she is now?
In
I
the
know.
porn community, they say she's very big.
Lena
Right.
Paul?
But like
No,
she's
Lena
getting
Paul's
her
not in
porn
there.
money. He's about to relaunch and get this podcast money again because motherfuckers stopped fucking with him. And now motherfuckers is actually watching that shit to hear about the nigga fucking his wife.
But
And then next week they're gonna watch again because now you back in there.
I think he has a pretty solid hip hop fan base, and it's not us. He lost us. He lost a older
He
hip hop.
lost a lot, bro.
I don't
When
think he
lost
lost
them-
a younger
When he
motherfucker.
lost them the gangster niggas,
Oh yeah.
he lost a lot, bro.
But not even that. He lost a lot of people who would have come on his podcast. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like he
Oh,
lost
yeah.
the ability to get a lot of guests, and now he is
Mhm.
basically this is his relaunch.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I don't think he really cares about the porn thing.
And truthfully, his wife was gonna fuck that nigga anyway.
Yeah, I don't
But
think he
that's the
cares.
thing they
I
were
think
saying. It was
I
like,
think Adam 22 is a porn star, and I think he's a
nah,
part
bro,
of that community.
he
fucks other women, bro.
AD was trying to explain it like that, but what's name was saying it was like she let him do all that for so long, and now her community is asking for her to have sex without him. They don't want to see him. They want to see her with other niggas.
Yeah, it's over for you, Vince.
Like,
It's over for you, man. Like, and not even that. Not
like
other
her
niggas.
OnlyFans
They want to
is-
see her with niggas.
Niggas, like for real, like.
Now, why you think this is a big deal? Like, why is it a big deal? She fucking a black dude.
Remember the HBO
Exactly.
porn show? What was it? What was that HBO show about the creation of porn in the 70s?
Are you talking about damn, I know which one. The one what's her name was in there too.
James Franco was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they talked about the idea of how like profitable of having a white woman not mess with black men, and then like the idea of what interracial means in the porn community and how profitable it is.
The deuce. Thank you, Sheree.
The deuce, yeah.
And it's super fucking racist.
But it's different now. That was back in the 70s. Now,
no, it's still
the same, bro. Like
you
still
charge more to fuck a black guy.
But did you hear them talk about blacked on Joe them shit?
Huh?
Yeah, like that's nasty. The whole
it's not nasty. It's a category. It's
a category.
But you get paid more to fuck a black guy.
Oh, okay.
Like that's just get back to the money. It's about the money. They fucking for money.
Don't leave that joke there.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm leaving. I'm good.
Good one. Yo, yeah. Your show too soft for you to make that joke. Like, you gotta chill. You gotta chill out. I don't like that show. This show that was disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Bernie Mac said, nigga. You get a steak as big as your back, nigga.
All right, hey, let me we're gonna talk NBA.
Would you let your if yes or no? Would you let your girl?
If that was already her job?
Mm-hmm.
Still no.
You just married her, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to answer that question because I can never even be in that situation. I'm too insecure and jealous, bro.
Dude, how do you feel?
Hell no, y'all already know.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, that was a good conversation. We ain't got to worry about it.
But that nigga Academics was saying that she looked happier in the promo video than she looked in the wedding video.
That's nasty.
And that's what you got to deal with, man. Like, I don't know. How long has Adam been in black culture where he knows that niggas is gonna flame
like
you?
5 years.
Is he aware that niggas is gonna be like?
Yeah, he don't care, man.
Let me ask a better question. Could you set yourself up to be made fun of by your community like that? Could you know that this is going to happen? And it didn't even got to be like, let somebody fuck your girl. It could be something that's only you. Could you be like, I know the jokes that are about to come are about to be crazy, but it's going to give me the bag. Could you do that?
Yes.
That's all he care about, bro.
You could do that, Tony. Could you?
I could do that, but I couldn't sacrifice my girl.
Because Ack was like, he was like, bro, y'all got to go running up for this nigga. Because if she did that and the numbers or none of that shit budge, like it's just the same, y'all making the same amount, like he gonna feel salty, bro.
But like, and that's our problem is like we're thinking about it as like he sent his wife to go fuck a nigga. She was gonna fuck him anyway.
But that's what he's saying.
That's her job.
I don't think he cares. I don't think she cares. I think that they are porn stars, bro.
She definitely.
I think that the idea of him caring is fake. I think it's so we can talk about it. He's making money off of us
talking about my pajamas, man. I'm comfortable.
Bro, you look nice.
I think you look nice, dude. Pause.
I'm talking about them in the comments, though. They're killing me.
They're killing you.
Bro, you got a silk set on.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about free agency and then what's going on with like
you should put the word. You should put
Supreme Court
you
on
got
the
some
side.
embroidered ones, bro. You got ones that say douche.
You
got the DH on there.
That would be fire.
That'd be hard, bro.
That would be fire.
I want to run through these Patreon topics real quick.
He said that she said before that she would never do it. That's what John said.
He said she would never do what?
have sex with another man.
Oh, yeah, got you.
Mhm.
Do you think? Oh, one more question about this. Do you think that porn stars can separate it? Do you think, or you
Yeah.
think humans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I think that they're all. I think that's a very difficult thing for any person. If you're in a relationship, of course, if you're in a committed relationship, do I think that you can separate sex from?
Dude, I want to talk about that hashtag, but we can't. Can we talk about it?
Which hashtag?
The one
We lied.
that you trying?
Nah, hell no.
Okay, never mind. I apologize. This is bad podcasting.
What are you guys talking about?
Let me go through these Patreon topics real quick. Do titties still sell?
Yes.
So why Janelle Monáe do 30? Why Janelle Monáe do 30? I think titties get you follows and views, but do they sell?
Do they sell albums? Is what he's saying.
Like, remember when we was talking about like, oh, your TikTok following, you got 150,000 TikTok followers. How does that equate to dollars? Janelle Monáe got at least 500,000 views on them titties.
That's a fact.
But do you think that she got more?
I did not listen to that. I did listen to it.
Do you think she would have got more that she would have gotten if she didn't? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes because I listened.
I listened too.
Yeah, I would have listened.
But like, do you understand that you're not?
But I would have
listened
listened
to titties, though, right? Like, even no matter how hard you listen, you're not gonna see no titties.
You still got at least 2 or 3 listens out of me.
But I listened when she was wearing the suits and shit too, though.
Yeah, I don't think Dooch is the rule. I think there are more people who went out and gave it a shot because of that, and not just because of titties, but just because that the titties was the topic of the conversation. She went in and made a conversation about the titties.
He said you listen for the titties.
John said you listen for the titties. Yeah, he listened to it twice because he couldn't hear the titties the first time. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, so then that kind of took me down the other road because then Coily Ray sold 20K.
Yeah.
So do women really run rap?
Don't do that, dog.
No, but like, hear me out.
That's a loaded question, dog.
How? How?
Don't nobody.
How were you at the Summerfest free stage? Respectfully,
Ebro said this pretty. He said it in a way that I thought made sense. He said women, newer acts, out of the newer acts, are the only ones doing something uniquely different.
Mm-hmm.
From the Ice Spices to the Coily Rays to Janelle Monáe is not a new act, but like they're the only ones sounding and making something that wasn't made before in the newer acts. So all the newer male acts are actually kind of falling into what the sound is. And I think because
because you're being different, does that mean that you're running stuff?
I mean, I think that's perspective, and I think it's a nasty question.
And what does it say? What does it say about where people spend their money? Because like you turn on the radio, you go to you out in the streets, you're gonna hear a lot of women rap.
They're making a lot of the hits.
Yeah, radio isn't the deciding factor of if you are winning or not. Yeah.
But shit, ain't nobody making no money.
Well, like as I was talking it over with Sam, and that was probably a very toxic ass conversation. They are getting money away from rap. Like these women have all the brand deals.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they're starting their own. They're doing a lot.
That's where all the
shit
money is.
Ain't
no money in music no more.
But then
you got to be Drake to make money in music.
The
bro.
question I'm asking is, do
you got to be that nigga to make
rap?
money in music?
But do women run rap?
What does that mean?
That's why I said it's a loaded question, bro.
What does that mean? Tell me what you mean.
Like when people are saying it, because I've been hearing and accepting that is just the truth, as people have been saying it, that women are running rap now, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
let me tell you why I disagree. I do think that women play a huge role in rap right now. Running is I don't know what that means. What I will say is, even to your point about Janelle Monáe,
I'm not trying to jam y'all up.
You can get paid from views. So while she only did sell 30.
Okay, so then that's what I love to hear that. Yeah. How much was them titties worth? How much did she make on them titties there?
So can we not ask the question?
Because that's what you said. You said she could get paid from views. What niggas looking at when they watch it?
I'm saying that the Coily Rays, the Ice Spices, TikTok and YouTube and things like that are huge platforms from them. Those things actually pay money from views.
Right.
probably more than X, more than selling albums. And then also you asked the question is, what is Coily Ray selling out? Like she did Summer Jam. Like how well did she like, or like her own personal concert?
You don't get paid to go to Summer Jam.
No, I'm saying like how much
Summer Jam? A lot of them niggas are showing up for free.
No,
Coily Ray's
because even niggas from Coily Ray was getting the bag.
My question though is not even that. My question is she puts a concert out. How big is her fan base?
Who?
Coily Ray. Because if we don't want to use it based off of the metric of albums sold,
no,
if we
listen, she had a crowd at Summerfest. So like,
I'm sure she did, bro.
So like, she has impact.
That's why I say it's a loaded question, Q. Because
Ice Spice has impact.
Because ain't nobody making no money in music right now.
Meg Thee Stallion has impact.
I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Has huge fan bases. Motherfuckers who are probably not spending money unless maybe buying out, but like making videos on fucking TikTok,
right?
Going to concert,
but
buying merch.
But that is a way from the music. They are in themselves.
No, it's not.
What? Tell me about Meg's impact.
No, motherfucking TikTok is music. What are you talking about?
Tell me about Meg's song on TikTok going crazy.
Motherfuckers are making fucking dances on TikTok.
What song?
I don't have that. I don't have.
You got what song did you make your dance to? Come on.
I like your shirt.
I just think that it's a loaded question because ain't nobody making no money. Nobody making no money in music, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like you're asking like Drake.
We about to get the first #1 rap album from Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh,
and it's July.
Yeah, I looked up that one too because I was like, okay, if the women are selling, 20, 30, Lotto did like 70,000, which is actually very, very good. Like I'm not disrespecting
but that's
her at all.
Gunner did 80. Gunner did 80. Thugger did like $1. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody doing big numbers no more.
Bro, Gunner be snitching, bro. Here, that Gunner is
going crazy.
I
already know.
Oh yeah, they should be mad.
Like I walk into like y'all playing,
but niggas do 30, 40, 50. Like niggas doing 100 is a lot right now.
Right, and you gotta be one of those.
Yeah, to even do 80 to 100. So,
but like 20 is crazy. Jack Harlow Throwaway album did 30.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. He just came off one of his biggest albums. He did. He
put
did
out
20, 30.
He put out a 10. That was damn near an EP with no promo.
Gunner just did the same thing. Did 80.
Yeah, but Gunner was anticipated because we had to see and it's slapping and it's very good music. I'm gonna go ahead and say that because
and he white.
Hey, album sales should
like what you want
should not dictate if X is running hip hop. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. You said what?
But like you can answer that. If you can answer that, then you can tell me who's running hip hop. Because if you tell me what it ain't, tell me what it is.
Right now?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Okay.
But I think it's a loaded question because the way music is ingested today is that
it ain't about the selling the music.
Yeah, Killer Mike got his own, but Killer Mike has his own segment of who fucks with him.
That's always been Killer Mike.
No, but everybody has their own segment.
No, there's some people that are popular.
But I think it's all about this. I think it's all about the secondary sale now. Like, what else am I selling outside of the music?
Outside of
like your tour. Who's going to see them on their own tour? Me, I would absolutely go because the titties gonna be there.
That's a fact.
But then she just got done with an interview saying she's kind of tired of showing her body already.
Oh,
if I go to the concert and she got the Steve Harvey suit on,
I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off.
I'm not. Do.
Hey, listen, I'm there. Man. Hey, dude, because I'm there for the music.
Nah, fuck that.
I think that
if that's what you on. You said this is what you was on.
I don't think that the idea of
switching it up.
Let me say this out loud. I don't think that the idea of running music today exists the same way that it existed 15 years ago. And I think because of that, it sounds like, Tony, you're using the Wayne was that nigga from 04 to 2010, and he was running music. That thought of how it existed then does not exist the same way today.
It
because
does.
of streaming. It does
It
not.
does. You know
It
who
does
runs
not.
music right now? Drake. Like, why we gotta overthink it? Why we giving it to women when
Still,
Drake is
bro.
still out here? And let me get back to my other
Because when he
Patreon
dropped on
topic.
Friday,
Drake. Let's
niggas
get
is
to the
gonna
Drake
be
book.
there, bro.
Let's get to the Drake book.
Yeah, that's how you quote
walk
tweet
on?
me.
Oh, you think the order is not in?
Oh, okay.
I ain't got a bookshelf for no reason. Listen, my talents include a pen. Your talents include a bed.
Sorry, I fuck
We're
with
both
that.
skilled nonetheless. This is some of the nastiest, like wildest, like
This
Drake
is what I'm trying.
captions.
This is what I'm trying to do with my TikTok.
oh, I can't find this one. Where'd the other one go?
That's his Drake caption.
The one
bro.
that's like nobody's gaslighting you. You're just so
Oh, you
toxic.
just-
You're
yeah,
flammable.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Like watching DJ Khaled read these.
That shit was hilarious.
Dog, it's
dog.
like George Bush reading a book upside down.
That shit was hilarious, dog. But Drake still run, bro. Because when he drop on Friday, niggas gonna be in line.
Then who's after Drake?
Who
I don't
cares?
Everybody. Everybody's on the same level, bro. It's Drake and everybody else.
No, Cole and Kendrick and motherfuckers. They all them all through those three are like on the same.
But I even look at them different. I look at somebody like Tyler. I'm a big Tyler fan, and he
Tyler,
just has a
yeah.
he just has a huge fan base. J. Cole has a huge fan base. While J. Cole can make music for everybody, J. Cole isn't for everybody.
Drake isn't for everybody. And I know you don't want to believe that, but there are niggas out here who hate Drake.
That's a fact.
95% of everybody fuck with Drake.
I don't know where you get your numbers from, but you're wrong.
I swear.
Okay,
You're wrong, bro. Like I go into your barbershop and say Drake is the greatest and watch niggas slap you to sleep.
Hey, this is what I'm saying. On the same level that Wayne was the greatest in 08, I'm saying that Drake has that today, but he's the only one with it.
You said who?
Wayne.
Oh, I thought you said Gang.
But like on the set, everybody didn't fuck with Wayne either.
When Jesus Peace came out, nigga. When Jesus Peace came out.
That's all I'm about to say. What the fuck you talking about?
No, but that's all I'm saying. I'm saying that of course everybody doesn't fuck with Drake, but the largest amount of everybody's fuck with Drake in rap.
Trust said Lil Baby. I don't know if Lil Baby got it anymore.
Yeah, they try to get him up out of here after that last album. Trust.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes shit is mid. It happens. Like, let a nigga live.
Unless you're Drake.
Yeah, unless you're Drake, and then what people perceive as your mid is actually good and it ages well. But like people have said, he put out mid when the album came out, and then it aged into being like,
Yeah, honestly, never mind.
Fantastic.
yeah, nigga. No, the what was the other one? The playlist.
Oh yeah, y'all niggas more life.
More like, yeah. And niggas ain't like fucking views.
Yeah, niggas didn't like views either.
All I'm
Aged
saying
into
is
something else.
that if we talking about running hip hop, Drake is the answer. Then everybody else is after him,
Sure.
and then the rest of
fine.
everybody else have.
But that means it's not women.
No, they're in there
So
too.
y'all niggas don't want it. They up there with Drake.
Don't do
No, they're up there with everybody else under Drake.
Okay, so who's running hip hop?
it. I
Okay,
do
that's
fuck,
what
I
I'm
do
saying,
fuck
niggas.
the Future. Future up there too.
Oh yeah, Future.
Future up there too. That's a fact.
See, like Quincy
If he got the
would,
devil.
he would more easily admit to the number of people who don't fuck with Future than the number of people who don't fuck with Drake.
I fuck with Future.
No, but you are aware of a lot of people who don't fuck with
Future
Future.
definitely up there, bro.
Yeah, because I think he just has a really big fan base.
Future?
Yeah.
Where do you think
Yeah.
it came from, bro?
No,
Like-
I'm saying that. I'm
You think
saying
it just-
But
He just
Future,
came out the
it
gate
doesn't
with
have
that?
a fan. Future makes people fans.
That's
Like
what
you
I'm
couldn't
saying,
even
yeah.
understood what he said, and then it was like, this shit is amazing.
this is what I'm saying. I think when it comes to rap right
You
now,
was there.
I'm
You
saying
was there, dog.
when it comes to rap right now, there's only one rap pop artist, and that's Drake. Everybody else just has created a section in hip hop that's theirs.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
From Tyler, but it wasn't like that before. It was just like
Why
you
wasn't
either-
it?
well, I think
Nigga Scales just called you house coat douche.
Nah, he trying to be like me because he wear this outside. I wear this, you know what I'm saying, on the inside. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to wear this on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
All right, last Patreon topic, dude. I just sent you some on IG. Can you play that?
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, you got the aux. If you ain't got the aux, we can skip it.
Shit, well, you play it on your phone.
No, if the quality ain't gonna be right, I don't want to do that. It said Big Drippy Dooch. Tyler is pop too, Quincy. Scale
You heard me?
it out.
No, he's not.
You don't think Tyler is pop? What is Tyler the Creator if he's not pop?
Oh, come on, number 2.
Tyler the Creator definitely makes a sound of music that sounds like pop music, but he's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you hear his conversation towards a DJ Khaled, where he's talking about who he is compared
Can y'all
to
hear
a
me?
DJ Khaled,
Yeah.
it's not remotely the same, bro. Do you like Tyler?
I hear y'all.
Do I like Tyler? It's okay. But I don't like a lot of pop music, so that doesn't mean that he's not
You
pop.
like Drake?
Uh-huh. So because I like Drake, I gotta like pop music.
You like Post Malone?
There you go. Hold on.
Yeah, but Post Malone makes very melodic.
You like
music.
Beyonce?
I don't do that. I don't want people.
You
to
don't
know
like-
that I
you
don't
don't
really
like
fuck with
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Of course,
I
you're not a
don't fuck
Beyonce
with
fan.
Beyonce.
You like a Beyonce song, bro. Don't do that.
Like, okay, a single song.
You like multiple Beyonce songs. You would have a great time at a Beyonce concert.
Nah, that might be cracking.
Listening to the music, like singing along to songs I don't know the words to, or like
No.
seeing the people that are there.
You would watch her perform and think she did.
Bro, I would have a great time at a Janelle Monáe concert. Like
For
that
sure.
does not make a fucking difference. Like, what are you talking about?
Do you like Beyonce music? Yes or no? If I name 10 Beyonce
No.
songs right now,
Do I know them? Yes. Are they popular? Yes. Fine. Like that doesn't mean I like them. I know 10 Taylor Swift songs.
No, it's a fact.
you
Okay, so like, what the fuck does that
you
mean?
definitely don't know 10 Taylor Swift songs. You do?
Give us the 5.
Yeah, shake it off.
Yeah, bad blood. Like I can get in there, but I'm not gonna like you know what I'm saying. Like, no, absolutely not.
You ain't got to.
Mhm.
You don't have to.
Q. Just because it's popular doesn't mean I have to like it.
Mhm.
Okay, you do like some.
You know,
pop
hey Quincy,
music.
you know 10 City Girl songs.
No, I don't. I don't know one.
No, you know one.
What's it called?
Act
Which
Up.
one? Act Up. Yeah, you probably know.
What's
Act Up.
that? Where how it go?
It's
Tony,
on TikTok, bro.
Tony, sing it.
That's how I know he
I
know
don't
it.
know. Yeah, you have to. I can send you
Tony,
the song.
sing it. I don't.
I'll send it to you. You got Apple Music? I'll send it to you.
No, I ain't trying to get demonetized, bro. Come on.
Yeah, what's wrong
you,
with
what you want? What you want? Hold on, I got to tell her clip.
And if I was them, I would be the biggest, baddest hoe too. You have great things going. You have different women who satisfy different things in your life. Why you gotta lock it down when you don't really want to settle down? And it's just everybody else is pressuring you too. That doesn't feel good. Because I'm not usually in relationships and I'm usually single. People try to make me feel bad about it. It's a red flag. It's not a red flag because I recognize things about myself and I'm not gonna fake like I'm doing a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. It's gonna take a special person and a special set of circumstances for real, because I don't be liking a lot of the shit that goes on in relationships.
And if you know you're not a relationship person,
I'm not.
that's good.
Some of y'all get into relationships prematurely. I just wish more people would be real with themselves about what they actually want.
People have tried to make me feel bad about being in a relationship.
What do they do?
Calm down. Like everybody
also
take a
think-
deep breath.
I had heard that, and like this is actually a podcast I listen to decent amount. That they were talking about if I was a man, like I would not be in a relationship. I would probably be hoeing. I was like, that's interesting, and then like the way that they busted down, I was like, oh okay, so like you're not a man, so what are you doing?
Mhm.
And then they got to literally talking about what they're doing. Like, yeah, I don't value being in a relationship. I'm not gonna let nobody pressure me into being in a relationship. And I was like, if that was two dudes on the podcast talking about that shit,
Oh my god.
But why not just say you don't want to be in a relationship as a woman? Why say if I was a man? You're not a man. You don't know you don't.
what they're doing, in my opinion, is speaking for is having that conversation that men can't have. Because two men couldn't have that conversation.
I swear to God.
Like, you're a piece of shit, bro. Like, why are you playing with these women?
And then we gaslighting.
Yeah, like why are you doing all of these? Like, and they literally laid it out. Like, fam, if you're not a relationship person, don't be a relationship person. But it never comes back to the, wasting somebody's time or doing. And then they literally explained what they do as women who one of them is monogamous dater, where like she loves being in a relationship and dating people. The other one is like, yeah, I like being single. I don't want to deal with this shit from relationships, but nobody's looking at her like, hey, when you gonna give it up? Hey, when you gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, when you gonna force a situation that maybe ain't for you? But men cannot have that conversation
at all. Nah, bro.
Let me talk one more thing.
Go ahead, friend.
Is it
Pause.
Is it easier to believe that Jonathan Majors didn't do it because I was a white woman?
But people thought
that's a conversation that men can't have, because Melissa Ford was able to have that conversation, right? But like as a man, I can't.
But they said that. But we can't say, because it's always, we always say we waiting on further information. It's like, no, you're supposed to just trust women.
We can't say that.
Well, we can't. But why? Why I can't say I'm waiting on more information? That's crazy that you could tell me that I can't wait for more information. I have to trust somebody.
I think that some conversations in these bubbles in the world we live in with TikTok and podcasts and YouTube and stuff, I think that the conversations are just stupid. And because double standards have always existed into our world, and like in these bubbles, these conversations can't be had because they can only be ingested one way.
Wait, in which bubbles?
The bubbles of a podcast, and a long form podcast, based off of how it will be clipped up, based off of who you are,
but
based
like
off
we
live in. If you're
not even at the level where they clipping us out, and we still won't talk about it.
No, but publicly having these conversations. Let me change my words. Having these conversations publicly, where other people are listening and they can't respond. It sounds away. That's the way of the world, though. We are correct. There are things we can't talk about, and there are things that they can't talk about. These gender conversations.
What's something that they can't talk about?
I would love to hear it.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Me either, huh?
Me either.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But
I can think of plenty of shit I can't say.
But there are double standards, though, and like we do agree with the idea of why double standards exist. No?
Sure.
And this is one of them.
What I'm asking is the ability to look at a situation and speak the truth into it. We can't do that.
No, because hypocrisy.
You can't even speak your opinion into it, because how you'll be formed.
Say the scary, say the negative, say the thing nobody else wants to say. Don't worry.
You gonna think I'm a piece of shit as soon as I say that man ain't beating a woman.
This is the thing. Everybody's a hypocrite.
But like, why can't
That's
we?
The thing.
Why can't
Everybody's
we?
A hypocrite.
We get to determine how long this conversation.
The world isn't.
How come we can't have a full conversation discussing every answer? I try always to play both sides.
Yeah.
Like, because what I heard when I heard that shit, what the woman was saying, valid points.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot of valid points. Now she's phrasing it in the idea of if I was a man, and then she started telling me what she does as a woman.
But like, even if you think about don't even talk about what they're actually talking about. Talk about the idea of the conversation of as a set of women talking about what it feels like to be a woman, and a set of men talking about what it feels like to be a man, and that each guy can't say things. The conversation is fucking it's boring.
It's a good conversation,
but I hate it both ways. I hate when men tell.
I'm with Dooch.
I hate it both ways, bro. Because I hate when niggas speak in the form for women. Like that shit, I don't know, dog. That shit just nasty.
I think the conversation is nasty, and I think the only purpose of the conversation. I heard
don't be as a man speaking for women.
I heard Dr. Umar say this in a TikTok clip, and I don't know what it means as I rephrase it. But he said, I wouldn't be surprised in 20 years if we find out that the government is behind
all of this shit.
I
wouldn't be surprised either.
Pinning men versus women.
Stop listening to Dr. Umar, fam. Until he opened that school, fam, I
want to hear
nothing else. No,
but not even in no sense of conspiracy theory, or not even in no sense of whatever. These conversations are had because they work. Because they work. That's it.
No, but like, is that I want to give these women credit for having a good conversation. I want to give them credit for having said something that like other people aren't saying. And then I want us to look at it like, well, okay, it's a good conversation. Can we talk about it?
No.
This is
And then I was like, well, why the conversation about why we can't talk about it is a good conversation.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying, Tony. The Jonathan Majors, the fucking Logitech remote control, the whatever.
Hey, Q, the Logitech controller survived.
Facts. What I'm saying about
The controller
that is,
did. That's crazy.
what I'm saying about this out loud is that these are just entertaining talking points, and the truth behind any of them doesn't even matter. They are being said because we know that it's a troll, even if you believe it, even if it's true. Talking about Jonathan Majors in that bubble, it's too like Paul, too much.
It ain't even talking about Jonathan Majors. It was a thing that niggas couldn't even say. I wouldn't wait to see.
I
what
wouldn't
else,
wait to see the facts.
See what all comes out, bro. Even in the Meg and Tory shit, niggas was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait to see what all happens, bro.
And you were a piece of shit.
Still was getting fired on like for that shit.
I agree with everything y'all saying. I'm just saying at the end of the day, it's a nasty like the Megan Tory thing, the Megan Good and Jonathan Majors thing. It's just like, to me, when I hear no matter who talks about it, anybody's opinion is like invalid unless it's them. But like 1 minute Jonathan Majors is like literally on top of the world. Creed, Marvel, and then the next minute
he'll never be the same, bro.
It's Dunzo. And it's just like, that's fucked up. That's all I have to say.
It's fucked up that the nigga now your fucking career will never be the same and you ain't even do shit.
And like, the reason why it will never be the same, in my opinion, is because we live in a overly communicated world, and you have to talk about that now. Mm-hmm. This happened, dog. Bro, he did that, and he started dating Megan Good. Bro, I have 27 topics right now in my head that people are gonna listen to us talk about just off of that.
But Quincy, start at the beginning. Start at the begining. Quincy.
Damn, that is too juicy. Pause.
But you're not starting at the beginning. Start at the beginning. What if he didn't even do that? No, you skipping steps. What if he didn't even do? You are accepting that he did that. You can't even wait.
I'm not even. But that's
I can't
not
even
what I'm
wait
saying.
to see if he even did it.
What I am saying out loud is that from the remote control in the Logitech, which is not a person, it's a company. From that to Jonathan Majors, the conversation is too juicy. Pause.
You just want to say that shit again, dog. What's up with you, dog?
It's too much. You have to, bro. Logitech. Everybody had a bit about Logitech,
bro. I sent you what the engineer said, bro.
See, even the engineer got something to say about it.
But the engineer said, bro, he said that was the. Bro, he said that was the stupidest shit ever.
I agree.
He was like, the Apple headset that's coming out that's $4,300. He said, bro, that's a drop in the bucket for how much they pay for
Dude, you hear what I'm saying?
Helmets for flying, bro.
Dude, you hear what I'm
saying?
They
paid $250,000.
I agree with you, but
like, come on, and you took me down with $50.
Dude, but do you hear what I'm saying though?
Y'all ain't had no other gadgets in here, like.
So I agree with you. If the controller costs $50, that's fucked up. It should have cost $250,000.
But that's what the dude was saying. Like, bro, you're controlling this whole thing with just this. You ain't got no other gauges or nothing else in here. That's it. Just this.
If we take it out of Logitech for 2 seconds, I'm saying when real life happens, if real life happens and it has a lot of content where people can talk about it, because of the world we live in today, it's just people talking about other people's lives. Things have to be talked about, and that's the problem.
Quincy, the reason I brought this up, but like you're talking about everything for the sake of content purpose, which the Jonathan Majors. Stop. What the Jonathan Majors conversation is, the conversation about not wanting to be in a committed relationship is not just a content conversation. That is some shit that people are really living through. And as a
So,
man,
Jonathan
you
Majors,
can't.
though. That was a
As
real-
a
man, you
man,
still
you
can't say that.
cannot have that conversation, and that conversation will help other people to realize that you don't have to force yourself into some shit that don't fit for you. But you are gonna think it's just content,
No, but
and we can't have it
Yeah, I
as
want
men, and we can't have it as
I
people
want
who
to say
just.
something so bad, but I'm not.
Go ahead.
Say it, bro.
I'm not. Nah, man. God
You
bless.
see, he keep going back to Jonathan Majors. He not talking
That's
about
what I'm
that.
saying. You want to talk about the
You're
stuff
right.
that's just content,
You're right.
He
and
talking
like
about,
I need
he's
people
talking
to
about like
acknowledge
real fucking
shit.
conversations that need to be had.
And not even that, but the actual view into how women think. Like, stop listening to these women to have a conversation and be upset. Listen to what the fuck they saying. They literally telling you how the game is played. But like, niggas mad because like a nigga can't say that. Like, bro, I don't care what the fuck I can and can't say. They're gonna listen to me regardless. Like, they just gonna hate it or they fuck with it.
Yeah.
But like, it gives you a peer into that different world. The other thing that people really got to get past is your own confirmation bias.
Facts.
Like, listen, somebody out here is gonna say something that you're gonna agree with. That don't make them right.
That don't make it okay.
That's just it. Like, listen, you wanted to think that Jonathan Majors did that, or you didn't. So when you hear, I didn't want to believe he did that. So when I heard that he may not have done that, man, that bitch was lying. Like right away, I acknowledge my own confirmation bias. You
And
think
you
just
also-
because
you
you hear
also-
somebody that says something you like that they're right. That's not how it works.
But also, like you usually are your confirmation bias too. So if you are if you are a black man who's lived life as a black man, you probably will agree with black men. If you are a black woman, if you are a white, like those things exist today in a way
Yeah.
where nobody
Or
wants to.
if
like,
you've been lied on,
Yeah.
you be like,
or if you are a person who's if you are a man and five women have cheated on you, you have a specific confirmation bias about that subsegment of being.
I would say you have experience. I would call that a confirmation bias. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have trust issues. I have patterns of learning experience. I have experience of learning patterns.
Yeah, but when you say that though, are you saying, hey man, I have these experiences? Or are you saying all women ain't shit?
No, I'm saying that if I see a pattern that I have seen before.
No, not you specifically. I'm talking about the idea.
No, but that's what
how people
I don't
portray
have
content.
trust. I don't have trust issues. I
yeah.
have experiences.
People aren't saying it like that. Tom.
Seeing patterns.
People aren't saying it like that. People are saying,
right. But even
all
if
women
I
ain't
say it
shit.
like that,
All men
even
ain't
when I
shit.
say it like that,
I
what you
can't trust
hear
that.
is all women ain't shit.
Yeah.
That is the you thing.
Listen,
Listen to
exactly.
the words. That's what I keep saying.
No,
You're
I'm not
listening for
talking about
content.
you in your words that you're specifically.
But you're
hear what I
listening.
said.
speaking for the world right now.
But no, that's the fucking problem. Niggas don't be listening.
Y'all not listening. That's funny. Y'all niggas.
No, you not listening, bro. You just said that. I'm not saying that all women ain't shit. I'm just saying that
Like if I see, like, that's like a woman saying all niggas ain't shit, and she noticed that all the niggas that she fuck with after 3 months start hiding their phone from her. Well, you just jaded. Like, no, motherfucker, I know what it means when you hide your phone.
No. I am not disagreeing with the words that y'all are saying. I'm talking about in the sense of presenting these ideas as content. I don't think that when you open up your, I thought that's what we were talking about. Or are we just talking about motherfuckers who are living?
That's what Tony's trying to get away from.
What I'm trying to get you to identify is what's the difference between a good conversation that you could actually bring something out and apply to your life and just content. Jonathan Majors has zero impact on the rest of our life. I don't think I'll make any more or less money if that nigga goes to jail for beating on a white woman. While if I understand more about the reason why I should. If I understand more about the reason why I should or should not get into a relationship based on that first conversation, that could strategically change my life and make me more or less happy.
I think that's where we disagree. I do think that there's a sex segment of people who produce content and listen to content for those reasons. But I think for the majority of people who do, it's based off of just creating entertaining value. And I think that's where we disagree at. I'm not necessarily your idea of what you're saying.
Quincy, there are things that you have heard on podcasts that have changed your life.
And I just said there are people who create content and listen to content for those reasons. I just said that. But I'm saying there's a
But what about the conversation that's
so like even to your point about Jonathan Majors, there are people who are going to talk about Jonathan Majors who are going to make money off of talking about Jonathan Majors. You won't. But there are a lot. TMZ.
Okay, you're talking about the 1%? So now you Republican speaking for the 1%.
How many-
That's crazy.
Okay, so there's a TikTok creator fund. There's a YouTube. How many pages that talk about
Out of the totality of TikTok pages, how many get monetized? Is that what you're about to ask me? Because I got Al Gore's internet right here, and I can tell you that you're talking about the 1%.
No, I think more than 1% of TikTok creators make money.
Go there. Go get them, so we can end this shit real quick.
It's funny that y'all know for sure.
Huh?
I'll be agreeing with y'all, and I just got a different.
No, but it's
No, you don't.
No, you don't, fam.
Y'all don't be listening. That's the problem. That's fine though.
Before we close out the first half, Q, shout out your TikTok page.
Cheesy said, "Fuck Jonathan Majors."
I'm not talking about TikTok page.
Oh, how do people gonna see your new content?
I don't want people to see. No, I'm scared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be scared.
Q is right. Almost 14% of TikTok users make some money.
Look up YouTube, dude. Can I have an apology?
For what?
You were wrong.
What did I say?
You said Tony literally researched to prove this nigga wrong. You literally.
No, I said Tony research so we can end this shit.
Do you agree with me on that?
You don't be listening, boy. You don't
God,
be
that's what I literally said. Tony
But do you agree with
research
me?
it so we can end this
Do you
shit,
agree with
man.
me though?
Because you keep talking about the same, and we're not talking about that, fam.
I don't
You keep
think.
bringing up Jonathan Majors. We're not talking about Jonathan Majors.
I think what Tony was actually saying, because he introduced the point, is not what you were saying.
No, Tony was talking about the conversations that need to be had outside of content, bro.
Tony, is that
As
what you were
far
saying?
as the single,
Yeah,
that you
recognize the conversations that aren't just content conversations. Like, hey, this is good talk, and maybe something that
No,
can't
but
be said.
were you referencing that based off of just people outside of having a conversation unpublicly, or are you saying like on these platforms specifically?
I wasn't
Recognize
talking
that
about platforms.
conversation on a platform.
I wasn't talking about platforms. I
So you're
wasn't
just
talking
saying
about.
we were all on the phone talking.
What I'm saying is, if somebody has a conversation, recognize how. First off,
Where?
that women are able to have these conversations that men are not able to have. That's where that started.
Where are they?
I
allowed to
didn't
have
say
this
where.
I can't-
If you want to qualify it and say on podcast, I still fucking disagree with you.
but you can't have
Because
that-
there are conversations on podcasts that
Because
still
if it's
need to
not
take it more
publicly-
seriously.
if it's
It
not
still needs to be
publicly-
taken.
You can
It
have
still
whatever
needs to be taken
conversation
seriously.
we have conversation off pod all the time that we would never have on pod. That's why I guess I'm disagreeing with you.
But
is that
it's
When
conversations.
you open
that
up the world to listen to your conversation, there are things you can't say. But if you don't,
But
don't.
like that's
people
and
don't
okay.
know
Wait.
what to say.
That's where we're breaking at. There are conversations, the things that you shouldn't say, and there are conversations that you should be able to talk about that people are just not going to accept from you.
Exactly.
That's where I'm
But
talking about.
that's what he's
Acknowledge
talking about.
that it's on platforms. Then
But why?
acknowledge that. That's all I'm asking.
But why?
Because that's the only way you can't have. That's
But no,
what
Quincy,
you can
why,
have.
if we
That's
put
what I'm
this shit
saying.
behind a Patreon wall, it's still public.
It's still a platform, my nigga. What are you
right.
talking
But we
about?
can have it. We can have it behind
Qualify
Patreon.
what you're
But we
We can
can't
have it behind Patreon.
We can have
though.
it behind Patreon, right? You keep
Can we
trying
not?
to change this to a different conversation. We just talk about the shit you can and
Can and
cannot
cannot
say,
say.
and how people are gonna receive it. You be
He-
like, well, it just shouldn't
And
be
he the
talked
main
about.
nigga that be
What
like,
is
"Are
he
we
talking
recording,
about?
fam?" He the main nigga. It ain't even about because of the platform. He be like, because of something we know because what it is, but he be the main nigga to say, "Are we recording?" Because he want to say something.
I plead the fifth.
All right, exactly. God damn it, dog. I hate that shit. Dog.
You are the derail master. Dog.
I
Like,
hate it.
this is masterful derailment.
And that's why I
Hey.
said look the shit up so we can end it, bro. Because we not talking about the same thing, man.
Real quick before we end it, it is our nigga Lamar birthday. Rest in
Yeah,
peace to
man.
the homie. I just a few things I want to point out about my nigga. First off, funny, and he's the reason that we're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I went back and listened to one of the Lamag episodes when he kept talking about
Funny.
buying his house.
Oh my god, the funniest episode.
The
dog.
funniest, but like I really appreciate that nigga, and I definitely want to give him some love on his birthday.
Yeah,
Shout out his
man.
daughter Brooklyn, shout out his mom as well. But yeah, I just want to make sure I said something about that before we close it out. Y'all got any
man,
words?
You already know. Yeah, man, I miss him. I've been thinking about him a lot and shit. So just happy to celebrate his birthday. I'm salty. I'm sick and shit, but I'm definitely miss him, man. Miss him a
Right.
lot.
Q.
Lamar was the first person that recognized that I had talent in something and pushed me to be able to do something
Mm-hmm.
past just me talking about shit. Like 88, like he put the battery.
He was always a
He put the
battery.
battery in a lot of people's backs, bro.
He put the battery in my back, PFL, where it was just like, nigga, we out here, and we were the three us three plus Lamar started things like that impacted the world, which is fucking crazy to say.
Yeah,
out
you were
loud.
scared. You were scared.
And if I wasn't so scary, we probably would be a lot further right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or if other decisions were made, you know what I mean? But he was before his time, fam. So many,
Facts.
like we have from podcasting,
Bro,
t-shirt line,
Nigga doing videos like
to doing
Bro,
video.
I posted in the group all the time, bro. Like that nigga, super influential. What's that called? Visionary.
yeah, for
Like-
certain.
I think the one thing that I learned from Lamar was like paying attention to the world. Like he introduced like 2 Dope Boys to me, Rap Radar. Like we would just go through. I remember me and him,
Johnny Cupcake.
Johnny
For
Cupcake.
real. We
were going through.
Oh, I got your water bottles too, Q.
The one
The
I
one I
left
left in my car. Yeah.
We were on like live mixtapes with Dat Piff, and I was like, man, I fuck with that mixtape cover. It ended up being Machine Gun Kelly. We ended up sending him 3 or 4 shirts, and he wore the shirt in the video.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just based off of what we were saying, like, man, I fuck with that visual. I got like 20 of those stories of just like, man, if I was a little bit more fearless,
we'd have been there.
man.
Facts. And I wanted to make sure we brought it up, not just paying homage, but we are entering that age where like we losing people. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, you know, so make sure
That's
you
a fact.
take care of your people, check in on your people, you know what I'm saying? And you know, do what you can. Keep paying homage, keep their spirit alive. We are going to get into the intermission. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Backpage, Twitch, Black. 72 and 10. We appreciate y'all fucking with it.